Radio 2000 has been a sleeping giant for quite a while. Most people know Radio 2000 as a sports facility station. You ask anybody and the first thing that will come to mind is, for the sport! We've taken that USP and we've kind of created more programming around it because we realize that listeners want a little bit more from 2000. So we're placing a lot of emphasis around our music.
There's a true essence of nostalgia. The music we play takes you back to the summer of 1994 that we as South Africans celebrated, right into the present moment in time, making memories with you 2014.
The advantage of Radio 2000 is that it's national. So, I mean, we get to touch people's lives from all across the country.
We do capture the essence of a conviction of what is all women, and hopefully we'll push into a consciousness of being contradictory in living the fullest life you possibly can.
I want to do that generation pause when we look at the screen. Yeah, we did it.
We just talk to all South Africans. We talk to a South African. We're not talking to a colour or a nationality. We're talking to a South African.
I have listeners who are as inquisitive as I am. They like to know things, talk about things, inquire about things.
The person that you would be talking to is somebody that is willing and open to learn about new things, that is open. So perhaps if you bring a new product, they would be willing and open to listen to you.
Whether you're 24, 34, 54, a grandfather, a mother, a sister, a brother, you are part of that family. What is exciting about brands investing into the station is we'll take care of you and make sure that your brand is understood within a South African context.
Radio is terribly intimate, and my show in particular, it's 9 to midnight. You're talking to a guy that is not doing anything else but listening to your show. You're probably talking to a guy who is planning to go to sleep, someone who's working, a nurse or a doctor who's at work. Radio is the only a friend that they have.
We have something called Out and About.
It really essentially is about taking radio outside of the studio environment.
We've jumped off the Soweto Towers, we've been at a school, we've been in a rickshaw. We have fun and we push our own personal limits.
Bringing what's out there in the studio for the listener to experience with you.
We have just recently partnered with the Knorr Flavor Tour, whereas we launched into summer, and through the Knorr tour celebrated the fascination of making exquisite salads. And this tour started off in Soweto, went on to the Drakensberg, and finally ended up in Durban.
So there's a lot of things that we do on the show that can be sponsored and that are waiting for a brand to attach themselves to. Because it's tired of being a lone idea, we took it out to a restaurant and did it at a what is this, Piatto or somewhere, where we did a speed dating thing. We had listeners waiting to be hooked up with different people, and it really came out really cool.
Traditionally, radio is a certain format, but because of the social media space, because of the digital paradigm that we sit on, there are so many avenues and passion behind directing how we invite you into our home that we'd like to explode and explore this creativity with you.
One of the exciting things we're offering as part of our digital strategy is online demand audio services like online streaming. So what we've done is created a dedicated digital platform which clients can own exclusively, which cuts through the advertising clutter.
So we'll take you places, we'll go with you, and more than that, I think you'll be quite excited about a new sense of return on investment when you see what kind of ideas come through from a session held together in a brainstorm that is totally out of the box.
Your brands that are just on the, let's try to push this a little bit and see what happens.
We're engaging in research across 12 months. We'll have that ready. What we're excited about actually is the insights that will give us about our consumer, about our product, our programming, our presenters, the sort of events we do. Are we recognizable? What should we change? What should we adjust? So we're very excited to gain those insights and share that, with our regular advertisers and those that are interested on coming on board Radio 2000.
Radio 2000 is a radio station that you can call home.
It is somewhat like being at a football match, because I feel like, at a football match, there's all kinds of people at the stadium and we forget all our problems, all our issues, and we just won for the day. So that's the sense that you will get when you listen to the station, regardless of the show, time of day, whatever the case is. That's essentially what the product is about.